Hi Aries, welcome to your reading for January 2022. I had to stop and think for a minute. This will be for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, always. Those are intuitively guided. Just welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. So we're leaving the Universal Year 5, which required change. Some of it maybe we were willing to give, other change maybe it was forced upon us. I feel like there's always a reason. Moving in now to Universal Year 6, which is about giving and receiving. It's the year of the lovers. It really is. It's the year of the lovers. Huh, interesting. Okay. Seems like that card keeps wanting to be read. Home. Home. I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. Okay. We're going to use the Tarot of Dreams for you. You know, there's like certain decks I have that I feel like give different signs, even clearer readings, and I like the Tarot of Dreams for you. Already pre-shuffled. Just give it a couple shuffles for you. So Universal Year 6, it's a time when, well, some may be being proposed to or proposing to another. Relationships are like leveling up, like existing relationships, or ending. And I feel like you know that by now. Like, is this going to get any better, or is it going to continue to stay like this, right? Because in a 6, you know, when you really open up to that energy, I feel like the universe really responds back with the right situation, the right people, all that. Okay. We have the 4 of Swords. I did cut these, right? I'm like, why are they sitting like that? We have the 8 of Wands. It's like healing time is over. Nap time is over. 4 Swords can talk about a resting period. But the 8 of Wands would get you moving out of that energy and it's something else. I feel like when you're in the 4 of Swords energy, again, it's about healing. Not just the heart, but the head, the mind, the body, my thought process, all of that. Because I feel like when we're in that energy, a lot of times we're sent some type of inspiration. It's really our way out. And I feel like it's coming soon. We have the World. Well, the next chapter. You know, it doesn't always have to mean your whole world's changing, your whole life is changing. Though I do think when one factor gets better, other factors seem to follow suit. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. She's looking back at all this. Could be me. Because I am a Virgo. We have Temperance, card of Sagittarius, but this is about divine timing. This is the type of energy where, you know, you throw your intent out there. Put it in a positive nature, you know, as positive as you can possibly make it. And, you know, Temperance says when it's the right time, it comes back to you. You know, maybe I want something that I'm not really ready for. So Temperance talks about patience, and a lot of times I feel like it's Temperance who's hanging on to the patience. But I feel like it's twofold here, because with the 4 of Swords there, you know, it is a must. It's like I have to be able to let go and heal what was. Because entering into the world is something new. All right. Wow. Hello, star. Wow. Card of Aquarius, first of all. But this is about your dreams and your wishes and your intentions to them. Like putting them out in the universe. They seem to come right back to you. Sooner than I thought. So this time out period, right, to just allow myself to feel new again doesn't mean I don't have broken pieces. It just means that my mind is looking forward again. And again, I feel like as I'm going through this time out, something inspiring, and it has to do with your own dreams, your own wishes. Can you have it? The world says yes. Yes, you can. Some of you, it may be relating to a business. We have Sagittarius and Aquarius side by side. When the Queen of Pentacles shows up in a reading, I feel like it's telling us a couple different things. First of all, I often look at her as like the business owner. Excuse me one second. Okay, I'm back. Just gone for a second. Sometimes I think I'm meant to be interrupted because maybe I'm going on about something. I'm not sure what I was talking about. I feel like I was talking about the Queen because, when she shows up in a reading, this Queen is someone who her specialty is she can see those details that other people miss. That's why she can make like the best manager. Because nothing as it relates to, let's say, finances, I don't think anything slips by her, and I don't mean that aggressively at all. We have, look at this, Judgment, 3 major arcanas, really 4. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Death card, card of Scorpio, another major arcana. And then look at this, we have the 4 of Wands. So I feel like for those who are looking for that special partner, I'm not going to say January, but why not? Maybe. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to happen. This is about making a commitment to someone, and that person making that commitment back to you. It's part of what you would like to bring into your world, but just not any old love, right? This is not about any old love. And that may be why this time out, this healing, this understanding, she's laying on one sword, and that is of her own sword, of her own doing. Out of 4 swords, there's only one, but there is one that she's got to understand. But anyway, I feel like this is where you've been. Now I feel like things are moving. Things are moving. I can look at the world as January, right? As the beginning of the next year. I feel like the world is a very spiritual type energy, though, especially with Judgment right below it. And I feel like, again, the energy of quickness, because Judgment is about being present. Like, I need you here. I need you present, so that you can hear my guidance, so that you can feel my guidance. It's in the present moment. So I feel like Temperance coming between the Death card and the 4 swords is like just in the right timing, right? When the timing is right, the timing will be right. There's no denying your wishes. There's no denying of it. There's only the meeting of it. Does that make sense? Like I need to match the energy that's coming back. Or it's going to match me. Let's put it that way. I'm getting this a lot, but I think a lot of you who come here are writers or speakers or communicators in some way. Can be in many different ways. It can be you on a stage, whatever it is. I feel like this has also been a lesson for you to, like, you're truly learning your own voice, your own uniqueness. The world is about, I feel like, the most spiritual time in our life. This is when we're really, if we're able, our humanness walks hand in hand with our spirit. And it just makes life a lot easier. It just does. But it's a journey. It's a journey. It's a journey. So, anyways, I feel like, it's almost like you leveling up, and then what comes to you is leveled up. Death card talks about an ending, but so that there can be a rebirth. Judgment asks for a rebirth. The Four of Swords, we know that something is in there that has caused you pain, agony, whatever it is. Put you in your mind on top of it. Could have broke your heart, all of that, whatever it is. It's the time out, the reflection upon it, and the healing of it. But now it's about being present. So the Death card is the closing so that I can have a rebirth. And I think it's almost like the rebirth is in the energy that I'm putting out there. The star is feeding that energy to make these dreams come true. She's feeding it. It's funny how we can be like in the worst relationship in the world, but then still the thought of, like, it's almost like thinking, well, what's the sense, because everyone's like that. And that's just not the case. Just not the case. That doesn't mean that, you don't have fights with someone, but you learn how to communicate. We have the Knight of Wands. Again, fast-moving action. Inspired action coming under judgment. I'm doing these readings a little early, but don't let that bother you, because I feel like, you'll find a reading when you're meant to find it. And sometimes you do need to watch it twice. Sometimes, watch it, you watch it the first time, and then you go about your daily life, and something starts to, like, oh, like, don't I remember, like, an answer to this problem I'm having? And then you come back, you use it as a tool. That's how I use tarot. Well, see that Ace of Cups there. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Let me slide them all up. I was not planning on taking all these cards. It's funny how I said there probably won't be, it doesn't mean they're like every part of your life is changing, but with all these major arcanas here, first of all, what it tells you is divine is active in your life, is being active in your life, is helping to guide you, right? That's what judgment is. It's your ancestors, it's your spiritual team, the ones who give the signs, right? But you're feeding that energy too. Remember, that's so important. Anyways, we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Can I find love in my own home? Do I have love in my own home and I don't even know it? We have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Card of Leo. And, that's great news, because I feel like because it's on the bottom of the deck, Where have you been? What have you been doing? Even if you've been going through difficult situations, really what you're doing is you're learning how to overcome. You're learning that, you know, that this energy is within yourself. It's like within yourself. And it's kind of like the universe is sitting back waiting for you to put out, like, what intention. So this is really, finding the strength within yourself. It's just taming the beast within yourself. Doesn't mean the beast goes away. I don't know who the beast is. We can say the light and the dark, right? Yeah, I'm finding the balance within it. This is a great energy of overcoming something. And it may have taken time, but it takes whatever time it takes. It takes whatever time it takes. Okay, let's bring in the Gilded Tarot and let's go deeper. You have a lot of fire. A lot of fire energy. That's good. Few swords, but they are really of a good nature. Very little pentacles. Though you do have the Four of Pentacles over here. Some of you, and I feel like this with so many people. I just feel like I have the most creative, whatever I want to say, soul family. You guys. I feel like, you're so creative, and it shows it every time. Because I feel like some of you, there's an answer. There must be a question. This is about doing perhaps something as the Queen of Pentacles out of your home, but something that you have a true love for. Start at the beginning. I don't know. But I feel like putting that intention out. So I feel like some of you are, this is about some type of talent or some type of creative endeavor that you want to move on. I think you're ready. I definitely think you're ready. And, I feel like as you move along this journey, what you're going to find is how those, what you once called mistakes, but really are experiences, will help you along this next journey, right? So I'm taking that negative and I'm making it a positive. King of Swords, I'm not going to ignore him. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially. Page above him. It can be the younger and the older, the current version. We'll see. We have the Five of Pentacles, so that's what you're healing over. The Five of Pentacles is kind of feeling like you've been thrown out in the cold, getting bad news. Some type of tower energy that you really didn't have a lot of control over. It's a 5, so it in a way it kind of forces some change. And I feel like the 4 of Swords is the healing of this energy. But let's look at it a different way. There's 5 of Swords, there's 5 of Pentacles. Yes, something twisted my arm, something forced me on a different path. Don't look at it as a negative thing, even though you got to heal, because you're moving to a 6, and that's exactly what you want to be doing right now, going into universal year 6. Again, remember, it is the energy of the Lovers. It can be head over heart decisions, right? Head over heart decisions. I really can't tell you which way to go. I feel like, if you're thinking logically, I would combine them. Anyway, so we have the 5 of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this Knight of Pentacles is like some kind of gift or something coming towards you on the back of the Knight of Pentacles, which is really the most loyal, trustworthy knight of all, but also the slowest moving, but with purpose. Much like Temperance. I get there at the right time. I'm not late, I'm not early. So, I feel like, I don't know, it's like something that helps you get over this Five of Pentacles very quickly, I feel. When I think about it, bring about, here's the Knight of Pentacles bringing it in, bringing it into your physical world. Even though he's a slow-moving knight, he's coming over the Eight of Wands, which is very fast-moving. You know, we can even say chaotic. It can feel a little chaotic. Be open to the way that things come into you, because I feel like, you know, this is about really your dreams, your wishes coming back to you through your own intention. So, like, it's your intention that began the whole ball, began the ball rolling. You know, now it's just, okay, when is so-and-so going to be ready? And it can be you, it can be someone else, whatever it's about. What was I going to say? That's weird. I just kind of lost my thought there. We have the Five of Wands. You know, I want to say a couple different things because I'm feeling a couple different things. First of all, I feel like if this is, for some, I think it's about a current relationship that has the opportunity to heal through real reflection, though, right? Reflection and the ending of certain types of energy. So the Five of Wands comes up, and that is like battling, you know, battling type energy, but there's no victor, right? Nobody backs down. It's very ego type energy, and it doesn't really serve us, because again, it's like, you know, either no one's listening to me or everyone wants to be heard at the same time. There's just some type of energy there that I think, you know, if this is something that I would like to keep together, that has to be looked at. And it's not just you, and it's not just them. It feels like both. And again, this is for existing relationships. And then I feel the opposite of that. That sometimes I have to say to myself, what is it that I am battling? Is it worth, you know, the victory? Will I never have a victory? Do I even need a damn victory? No. No, I don't. We have the Star again. Look at that. Coming over the Queen. And we have the Knight of Swords, but shown in reverse. I feel like some of you are making, it's funny how I said there were no pentacles, and now we have all kinds of pentacles, and beautiful pentacles. We have the, well, I guess not the Five of Pentacles. You know, though, I feel like, truth be told, it's started you on a new path that I feel like will be a blessing. Doesn't always feel like it, but you'll get there. You know, I know the Knight is bringing something into your physical world that's going to help you. And I feel like a lot of you, it's like something you're creating. Something that you're creating. I feel like there may be a couple who have gone to law school, and I don't know, maybe you are taking your boards or something. I feel good about that, by the way. I feel like Temperance, though, is also, because this Knight of Swords is about, you know, a page is usually about news, right? News that's coming in, we can look at them that way. I also look at them as younger energy, but I also look at them as what they're learning as a page, versus the king. Then the page, I'm really learning the art of communication. Maybe I'm not too good with it. I'm learning who I am. It's just a journey. We're all learning that, right? Um, but in this energy, like they could have really difficult communication. It could hurt. Like it could have been a lot of battling. And I feel like this now showing as a king would be the growth of someone. But I feel like temperance is like not before its time. It's interesting. I keep getting like not before its time. And in the same breath, you don't even have to worry about that. It's like if you put the intention out there and put your action into it. Don't forget about that. All right. I feel like temperance is like holding like communication maybe of another back for a moment. And for some of you, it may be to give this king, again, this can be male or female. It doesn't really matter, right? Because we're both feminine and masculine. But it could have, given this king time to grow, to learn, just like you. Because I feel like if I follow the energy this way, from this king is the Knight of Wands. And this Knight of Wands is moving right into the Four of Wands. So I do feel like this person, and again, it's not going to be just air. But I do feel like this person has grown, is more in present day energy and not like, back in my heyday type of thing. I can't help notice 2 stars, and I feel like maybe both would like, would like it to happen. And again, this doesn't have to be someone that you knew. This could just be saying temperance is kind of holding back. For why? Well, because if we're in ego, if we're in our heads and we're telling ourselves lies like, every guy sucks, every woman sucks, you know what I mean? Like, we build upon that. And that becomes our new truth. So we have to like look within ourselves, and that's kind of what the strength card is doing. So we can cut those false beliefs. You deserve to have the best. You deserve it. Some of us had to, we had to start lower and work ourselves up, slower, and had very, I think in my life, I've had very, very difficult lessons in my life. But I've also had the greatest of blessings. Anyway. So, feeling twofold. I'm feeling love will be in your life. I do feel like that. Now, it may be sometime in the year, of 2022. And the reason may be because you yourself may have another focus right now. Like I may want this partnership. And I think you shall have it. But I think in the meantime, you're focusing on something else. And this is within your creative house. In your physical world. The Knight of Pentacles is bringing you this pentacle within your physical world. It's something that you want. And it's after the hardship and the healing. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, gives you reason to celebrate. Three of Cups is not just about celebrating anything. It's about celebrating love in all its different, all its different ways. It can be like celebrating a baptism, celebrating an engagement, a marriage, all of that. We have the Ten of Wands. How interesting that the Five of Wands goes into the Ten of Wands. This is how I look at fives. We have a year 5 come up, what? Well, it'd be every 6 years, right? Why am I being stumped? No, it'd be every 5 years. Anyway, these fives are the opportunity to stop and look at our lives and see what's true and what is not true, and what have I taken on, whose responsibility am I carrying? Am I carrying theirs, and therefore I don't live my life, all of that. It gives you an opportunity to stop, and that's, in perfect timing, that's what you want to look at. So that 5 is saying, here's a chance to end it right now. But I feel like someone did, and it went to the 10. And the 10 is now where you're carrying all the responsibility of something. Like it all falls on your shoulders. And it does not have to be that way. I feel like enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because literally you're carrying all the weight. Your spiritual team sees this, knows that, understands that. They can't really make you stop because you have to see it. Like, you have to make that choice. But again, the energy of pulling you into the present day moment. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which is in reverse. Wow. First of all, the 8 of Pentacles is where you decide to put your focus. I felt like some of you are definitely putting your focus within your Pentacles, your creative house, your financial house. You're building something. Some of you are doing out of your home. And listen, I feel like this is all about something that there's a love for. Like, maybe you don't even know it yet, but I feel like it fulfills you. However, it's in reverse. So I feel like for some, you're not trusting your voice, what it is you have to say. Some of you, you may be guided and you're just not trusting that yet. It's a process, right? It's a process. So the 8 of Pentacles talks about, if wherever you decide to put your focus is what you're going to grow. It's in reverse, and I feel like this is kind of due to other people, and I feel like really what it's due to is your responsibilities, the weight that you've carried. I feel like for some, like, you're living someone else's life, and I feel like, with the stars here, judgment here, even though the 8 of Pentacles is in reverse, I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is going to flip that around. Give you an opportunity to build something successfully. The 8 of Pentacles, if I focus on that, and by the way, I feel like in the 8 of Pentacles, when I'm focusing on my craft, I'm loving it, right? I lose all time and matter. I lose it all. I'm just in my zone type of thing. And I feel like when you're in your zone like that, first of all, you're moving to the 9, which is the energy of success. But it starts at the beginning, right? I'm building the foundation. I want to make sure that is strong, my own foundation. So some of you, listen, it's time for you to think about you. It's time for you to start creating, start building. Don't allow yourself to have any excuses. I feel like any excuses you give yourself was because someone had told you that. But I don't feel like it's the truth. Anyway. I think we can flip that 8 around. 8 speaks of a new beginning. Are you going to allow yourself to have a new beginning? We have the 4 of Wands here, which to me is the most loving of the love cards. And then we have the Ace of Cups here. And I feel like that's just not relating just to romantic love. I feel like it's also relating to, interesting how we have home here, and then the Four of Pentacles I often feel is the home, the foundation. Interesting, I have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles mirroring each other, both in reverse. Some of you, I'm telling you, you're learning how to use your own voice. It's almost like I'm taking singing lessons, and maybe I've been taking them for a while. Now I have to take the lead, right? I need to sing the lead, and I feel like you're ready, but maybe again worried. We have the Six of Cups. And then we have the Moon. The Moon can be Cancer. Ruler of, can be Pisces. It's Pisces card, but also the ruler of Cancer. This can certainly talk for some of you that this is a Pisces or a Cancer, no doubt. But I also feel that there's a little bit of a shadow cast upon who this person is. And maybe because it's not time. It's not really time yet. And that timing you can hand off, right? You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have Temperance. Both speak of timing and divine timing, right? And then you have Judgment. Says get to the present moment. Your signs, your blessings, all that come to you in the present moment, not in the past. So I feel like who this is, there's a little bit of, it's like a sheet over it. We have the Emperor. Dun, 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 dun. So, showed up in your own reading. So many major arcanas. We have another one, the High Priestess. I feel like some of you, you're becoming like great leaders. You have the potential, if you're not getting there, if you're not on your way. Like, I feel like you have real potential of like being leaders. It's your natural gift, really. The Emperor is, the business owner, the boss. This is someone I feel like who has trudged through the mud to get to where they're at. They have to understand their people. I don't know how you lead people if you don't understand their strife. Anyway, but I also feel like this is relating to some of you who are really starting your own businesses. And listen, what I feel is like, like I remember when I started my channel, I didn't really call it a business, right? It was just an adventure. I wanted to see, I wanted to see if it was the right thing, but something kept calling me to it. And I learned as I was going, honestly. Like, I learned as I went. But really what I learned is to open my intuition. Trust the signs that, my guides are giving me for you. And I'm saying that because I feel like some of you are on a similar journey, maybe in a different arena, but it's a very similar journey. And a lot of this is about being able to trust you, trust your guides, right? Not allowing the heaviness and the responsibilities and the bullshit and all that of yesteryear to affect you going forward. Have your intentions as clear as possible, even if you're in the midst of bullshit. It doesn't mean you can't start building right from now. Okay, anyway, we have, well, hello. I feel like you're saying, okay, Sandy, I'm going to do it. Three of Wands. And then, look at this, we have the Queen again. Interesting. Maybe the Emperor and this Queen are meant to be together. You know, maybe they are meant to be together. You know, and I also feel, you know, as this relates to love, I feel like many people are finding their true partner. Not that anyone's a false partner, so to speak. Even karmics have taught us greatly if we allow it, because that's what they're here for, and that's what we're here for. But anyways, I feel like this is different. I feel like this is different. And the reason why I feel like this is different, I feel like because two people have really grown in their individual lives. You could have been through hell and all of that, but found a way to overcome. Um, I feel like the intention of how I want to see my world, even though part of my world has been ripped apart. I know that. But this feels like it's about you realizing like what you gave away also, what you were willing to take on your own back. Because I feel like enough is enough there. And I feel like that's your guide saying, you know, sometimes we do have to step in. Sometimes we do have to bring in that tower. But it's because we love you. So, I feel like this Eight of Pentacles is going to be flipped around. Um, I feel like ultimately there's success here in wherever you decide to put your focus. Remember that. You know, maybe you're having a hard time putting your focus anywhere before because of the type of energy you're around. Some other people's energy, even if we love them, can make it hard for us to stay focused upon our goal. I feel like now it's time for you to focus upon your goal, because I feel success, and not just that. I feel like this is all guided. So interesting how it's like, here's the Three of Wands. Three of Wands says you're willing to take that step in the pond. Like, I'm willing to step in, right? I want to feel the water on my feet. I'm willing to do that. And I feel like sometimes that's all you got to do. Keep your intentions high. Know that, you know, no matter where you're at in life, you too deserve the best, but your action in it is like 50-50. To know the way around it, it's like 50-50. But I think when we have the intention of knowing that we deserve a partner that loves us, that wants to be with us, and I want to be with them, right? That type of energy. Sometimes we're just in a karmic relationship, and listen, we can stay, and that 5 will guarantee go to a 10. Or we can let it go. Let it be. I just realized the Six of Cups is also here. This can talk about someone of younger, you know, of an earlier time. It doesn't have to be someone you were romantically attached to, but this is definitely energy of, you know, remembering the good times. When I think to this time period, it puts a smile on my face. And for some of you, maybe you know that, you know who this is, and it just hasn't come about yet. I feel like the Knight of Swords, again, Temperance is kind of holding it back. Like, it'll come in. Um, First of all, let me put it in a different way. I feel like when I put my intention out there, like, what I want is love. And I want love that is loyal and trustworthy, that I can build a life with. And you let the universe know that, right? And I want to create for myself. I want to use these gifts that are in me. I want to find them. I want to pull them out. I want divine to tell me, do I have them? What, you know, all of that. So that takes certain energy. And I feel like when you get to that point, you're going to start seeing how things, signs, gifts, people start coming to you at the right time. Every time. I feel like the more you trust your intuition, if you know something just feels too harsh, but you don't move out of it because, maybe they've worn you down. You have to stop and you have to remember who you are. You're not just a human person, you're spirit. You're spirit. And so are they. Let them live their karma, right? They're creating their own karma. Don't be part of it. Don't be part of it. I am not creating any more bad karma in my life. I'm going to try my best anyway. So, long story short, I feel like we got to come back to the Emperor and the Queen. And I feel like this is talking about, can you have it all? I feel like you do. You will. Did you? No. I feel like you have been through some difficult times, some harsh times. Some due to other people, some due to finances, losing jobs, whatever it is. But I feel like 2021, or at least let's say the last quarter of it, was about the realizations, the healing, the changes. 5, the changes. So, I feel like these two here, by the end of 2022, become husband and wife. And I'm going to leave it there, but I want to read home. Home. Women. Alright, home. You drew this card because it concerns about what is happening in your household. Mother Mary is letting you know that God is watching over you and sending you divine guidance as how you can improve your home life. Expect a positive change in your current situation, especially as you allow more love to reside within the home of your heart and mind. Your home life affects your happiness, relationships, and even your health. So it's essential to take action steps to bring about a peaceful, safe, and happy environment. Yet, change can be threatening because of fears of the unknown, even if it's a positive adjustment. If you find yourself resisting making a change for the better, call upon Mother Mary and the angels for encouragement, signs, and guidance. Trust these messages and follow them home. Beautiful. Amen. Amen. I don't know if you guys feel that card like I do. The words at the end, it's like the cherry on top to me. So anyways, beautiful, beautiful reading. I feel like you're all in different places within this reading, so you're going to have different perspectives. If you don't get it, but it's like if you're feeling, but you're not getting it, watch it again, or watch the part you're not getting, that type of thing. It's funny, I just started, I don't watch back my videos, but as I upload them, I just go through it real quick, and I'm noticing your guides are in your readings. One, I was talking about someone from the past, and one of my candles went out, and in that same reading, 10 minutes later, I'm talking about my brother who had passed, and I had just got done, and another candle went out. It's like I feel the energy. So, ultimately, guys, here's the Ace of Cups. Maybe this is just giving you a chance to love your life again, love your home again, have love in your life again, be love. And wow, powerful down here. So, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you for everything you do for me in the support of my work. Through your donations, greatly, greatly appreciate it. I want you to know I see it. I see your donations and I thank you. Sometimes I go to write an email, but for some reason, like through PayPal, it's not always the same. I don't know. It doesn't let it go through, but I thank you. helping to keep this channel alive. Not easy being on YouTube. It's not like it used to be. It's just not. But the readings, I feel like, are getting better and better and deeper and deeper and clearer and clearer. So I don't want to give up. I thank you for your likes if you liked the video. I don't want you to like it if you didn't. I thank you for your comments. Your comments are the world to me. They're really my payback. It's like I get fulfilled through your comments. Thank you. And thank you for the love. Really. I feel like I know each and every one of you. I just do. Even if you're new, it's like I feel like my guides just allow me to feel you as my family. So thank you. I'm going to stop talking, but I do want to thank you for the continued support of my channel in all your many ways, sharing them on your social media platforms if you want, that type of thing. I appreciate it all. I love you, and I will see you next time at my table. I almost can't wait to when the results of this reading start happening in people's lives. Come back to a reading and leave that comment. Maybe it's 3 months down the road and boom, you meet this person. Go back to that reading, because the reason being is I think it helps others to understand how powerful their intention is. So, we're all teachers. I love you guys. I'll see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.